Yes, guys, it's your boy Hagen and interview, and welcome to another video. How you lot doing? Hope you're doing all right. Well, in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to use news to make money in the market. So, just so you know, this is for you to try in a demo account. I'm not saying to go out there and use live money because investing is a risk. If you put live money into it, even in demo account, you will lose the money. This is for you to try in your demo account. The concept I'm going to be using in this video is the ICT mentorship. The new one it's been doing it since January this year, and it's like 39 or 40 episodes right now. So you should go over there and check it out. But yeah, let's get into this video. So when I started trading, the first thing I heard was a lot of people say, do not trade news. News is bad. If you trade news, you're waiting for your accounts to be blown. I disagree. Because, I mean, based off of what I know now, I would say no. News is actually what makes, it's kind of like a magnet. It takes whatever the market is going to do, it gets there faster than it's intended to go. So me personally, if there's no news, I'm not touching the market. That's my model now. I never, ever go into the market if there is no news. And I'll show you exactly what news I'm looking for. And the numbers doesn't even matter to me, to be honest. All I'm looking for is just news. I trade. No news, I have an extra day off. So as you can see my chart here, this is forexfactory.com. So when I wake up in the morning, I come into this website. Forexfactory.com is free. You don't have to pay a dime for any of it. Yeah, come into here. And so, you know, this is what I'm going to be applying to indices or index features, because that's the only thing I trade. That's going to be US 500, US 100, which is NAS 100, and US 30. So the next thing is you're going to go up to filter. This is low impact. We're only interested in medium and high impact, and I think this one is for holidays. So I'm quite sure. And click this, turn the low impact off. We don't care about any of that. And I'm going to turn all of this off because I'm only trading US based pair. Apply filter. And then for today, this was what I saw. And 8:30 in the morning, I saw this. I was like, yeah, I'm going to trade today. So say, for example, yesterday, there wasn't anything there. So I didn't even trade. I just slept and just handled a bunch of other businesses. I woke up like an hour late and I handled a bunch of other things that I wanted to do. And I'll show you in my demo account exactly the trades I took with this. And this numbers, it's none of your business. This means absolutely nothing, because if you test it back, I know a lot of people keep saying, oh, I trade fundamentals. I'm a fundamental king or fundamental queen. It's absolute BS. I'm telling you. This numbers means absolutely nothing. All I'm interested in it, if there's news, it's going to draw to exactly where I want price to go. Or if there's no, it won't. I'm not even looking at the chart. Tomorrow, look at all this news. And this is on Thursday. There's some news. On Friday, of course. You can see, so you can even plan for the future. Say you have a family or something and you're trying to plan certain things or dates, whatever it is, or maybe you're trying to do stuff with like whatever, you know, your mates, whatever you want to do, you can plan ahead. And on Sunday, of course, it's Sunday, there's no news. And Monday, you have a bank holiday, so no trading next week Monday. Yeah, so this is what you do first. You have to come to Forex Factory first and look for medium impact or high impact. Red is high, and I think and I think, is that orange? Orange is medium impact news. And when I come into my chart, so for today, as you can see, the date is on the 14th of June. So first and first, I go to my daily. You need to get your bias. You need to know where you're going. You know, you can't just drive aimlessly. Are you going north, south, west, or east? In this case, we're going north or south. So when you look at this chart, what do you see? Are we bullish or bearish? Obviously, it's bearish. You know, short-term low broken here, intermittent low broken here. You know, so, and of course, I know there's a gap here, which I'm interested in the market going back up. But for today, I was only interested in selling. If not selling, I'm not touching it. I have to look. So you don't care if it closes down here or up here. It moves down 1,000 pips or moves up a billion pips. It's not none of your business. All you're interested in, even in days like this, of course you don't want to sell here, but in days like this, sometimes the market goes up, it comes down, does a bit of moving around, and you can catch a little setup there before it shoots all the way back up and closes like this. It's not all market open and it's just green candles until the market closes. No, of course it's not. So this is the first thing I do. Come to the daily, look at all of this, try to see your buyers. Me personally, I was looking for sales. And then the next thing is we're going to go to the 15 minutes time frame. And this is the open of New York, which is 0000 UTC -4. That's New York time. And this is the open, the 8:30, and of course you have 9:30. And this is the lunch time from 12 all the way to 1:30. I don't touch anything there. See if a high is taken out and all of that, but before I look for a setup. Next thing is, let's put some of what I saw today on here. So this is for NAS 100 or US 100. So when the market in the morning, I saw this, and this was the open. You can see midnight open and the New York open. I put it right here. I saw this liquidity here, and it created like a double top up here. So short term high, double top. This is another one. It's a short term high, but you know, I was more interested in this because this could have easily been reached, but I was interested in this. It ran up liquidity, which is good. I just moved all the way. Of course, you can go to like your 5 and all of that. I went all the way to 1 minute. I was like, no, yeah, this is too ripe. It's too ripe. Daily buyers, and then price trades above the open, midnight open, and New York open. Trade above it. It's like, okay, cool. I know this is a very lazy entry. The place I should have entered, I'll show you. This is a lazy entry. I'm just trying to show you also that even if you're not perfect with it, because not every single time you're like perfect, exactly perfect with everything you do, you can still be able to like get something from this. So I saw a market structure shift right here. And then I just looked to my left. The fair value gap that I saw first was right here, this one. And I place my limit right here, stop right above here, 2-to-1. I don't care if it moves 100 million pips, 2-to-1. I used to go 1-to-1, but I noticed that the market tends to give, and especially the pips you're risking. You know, if it's like you're risking 100 pips, which is quite a lot for me for US 100, then I know the market is not going to give that. I'm not going to even take that trade. So this was my entry. I entered and I just left it. That was it for me. Once I enter into my trade, the only thing I'm interested in, if it's come and takes this low, which it did here, takes this low out, then I'll move my stop loss to like break even until it touches my TP. And sometimes if it's like meandering around my TP, I'll just close manually. So what happened was I placed my limit on this, and then the actual one you should have entered was this one right here. This was the perfect one. The reason why I say that is this. See, the short-term low got taken out. It's an energetic move all the way down, exactly at the open of 9:30. You see, there's a fair value gap right here. You have to look at all these things, because the more you train yourself, you see exactly what it is. Fair value gap. Stab back into it. Your stop is going to be right up here. And you can easily get a 2-to-1. A 2-to-1. So from here and 2 right here. Literally, you were a little bit of drawdown, very tiny. And then this is a minute candle. So all this. So literally, see how many minutes it took you to make 2-to-1. So maybe you're risking like $100 to make 200. So it took 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes. Just not, Do you see what this is? 4 minutes. I know a lot of people say, oh, but you could have caught 5 to 1, 20 to 1. I know all that billocks, but the truth of the matter is, when you have something like this, you can do a lot with this. A lot. You do not need to catch all the move. The problem with catching all of the move is you don't have experience to do that. This is something that is so easy. And over time, you get used to how the market delivers and exactly what happens. Then you can start targeting, setting lows, trying to hold, looking for trailing stops and all of that. Because you do not even know how to trail your stop. You might say, oh, I'll trade my stops here or there. Or you don't know how to trade stops. Because then it's not also guaranteed. There's so many ways. I feel like it's with experience. That's when you can actually start catching, like, even ICT himself said there's some days like he doesn't even catch the entire big move. It happens, and the market doesn't belong to you alone. Everyone is trying to get something from it. So if you can get something, get your 2 to 1 and run away with it. So that was the first trade. You can see the rest of the day. So, and whenever I take a trade in the morning, that's it, I'm done. I do not care what happens in the afternoon, because at that point you're gambling. Be satisfied with what you have. So that's the first one. Now I'm going to show you the second one, which is US 100. Same concept. Come over here, go to your daily. Does your daily say same thing? We're bearish. I know a lot of people don't like this because it's quite erratic. I don't know. Me personally, I like it. It's a lot of people have some negative thoughts about this, but personally it works well for me. Price is, like I said, is bearish. Broke short-term low here and then took out this line. I know a lot of people are, oh, it took out this low, liquidity is taking, it's going to shoot back up. No, it's not. And that's the thing, is we know, okay, if it grabs liquidity, there's a chance it could go up, but with the forces going all the way down, it's not going up right away. So I saw that. Go to your 15 minutes, same thing, the open. I'm going to put all the stuff drawings in here. Midnight open, this, and then New York open. I usually use the 2 minutes for this. Like I said, it's quite erratic, and I found that the 2 minutes is it works quite well with me personally. So I saw the short-term low taken, okay. Then I saw a little bit of market structure shift down here. See, because this is an intermittent low, got taken, and I saw a fair value gap. I entered, stopped right above here, and it took me out. So what I did wrong is two things. First of all, I was too ambitious with my stop. I was too tight with it, number one. Number two, that's the wrong entry. So I wanted to show you this loss, because a lot of times we only focus on the wins and all of that. So you see this short-term low taking, but is there an energetic move? Is there like a massive move down? No, there is not. So what is going to be the ideal entry? Ideal entry would be, take this off, would be here. See this low gets taken out with this fair value gap right here. And then you've got 9:30 in the morning. Price shoots back up to this. You're going to place your sell limit right here. Stop just right above here. And you target 2 to 1 or 1 to 2. Risking 1% or whatever percentage you're risking to get to. And that's it. This is the correct one. This is the wrong one. See how crazy this is? The goal of this video is to teach you exactly the right one. Energetic move. You need this move. If you do not find this energetic move, short-term low broken with this move, don't trade it. You're going to lose money. So it came up here. I know a lot of people are scared. Oh, he's going to hit my stop loss and all of that. I know, I hear you, but if you're scared of your stop loss being hit, you shouldn't even be in the trade in the first place. That's just my personal opinion. So the morning was done. I didn't even enter again. That's just me. I don't, once I have a stop loss hit in the AM session, I do not care if it gives a setup again. I wait, because maybe that time psychologically you're not in the right place. You know, your whole mindset is just wrong, and you literally can start shooting yourself in the foot. And I do not want to do that. Now, this is the lunchtime. During lunch, buy side liquidity got taken. Good stuff. I wait for microstructure shift of whatever for this intermittent load taken, which is very, very nice. Then the next thing, I wait. I'm not entering into anything. I wait for another microstructure shift to happen. And this was the next one I saw. It did this, came all the way down, broke through, and this is a very strong candle, and this candle continued down. The moment I saw this candle dropping, it kept going down. I was like, yeah, that's it, I'm entering. Fair value gap right up here, place the sell limit, stop right above here, 2 to 1. See, and this is the reason why I say this. Have your target. Have a target. How do you know where you're going when you don't have a destination? Oh, I'm just going to trail it. Who just drives for the sake of driving? Nobody does that. So why do you want to do that with your demo account? Don't do that, because that's just a bad practice. Have a target. You get your target, you let it be. You know, you don't go to work and you start saying, you know, your boss tells you, just produce whatever you want to produce. No, there's a target of the amount of cars that need to be produced in a certain day in order to meet a certain quota or whatever. There's a every company has a target. Why is it that traders do not have a target? They don't, or they're overzealous. Low hanging fruit, something very easy for you to grab. Because see this. So okay, you move your stop loss to break even, and you're waiting for price to go down. Or let's even say your stop loss is right here. Now what? You lost in the morning, and the time you're supposed to use to make all that money back and some more, you barely even made half of what you were risking. Do people make money with it? Of course, yes. But you don't have the experience to do that. So me personally, just focus on 2 to 1 or 1 to 1, because then you are very, very certain. And the stop loss 62 pips, I'm very certain this moves crazy. There are days like today, bloody hell, it probably moved like at least like 1,000 pips already today. 722, 23 pips today alone. So you can see that all I need is 120. You don't need a lot of people, this is what they expect when they start trading. I enter right here, okay, stop loss literally 9 pips, take profit right here, 1 to 4. If you can do this, you should be a billionaire by now. This is what people expect. This is going to drive you crazy. This is going to drive you mad. Is it possible? I bet you it is, but I wouldn't even try. So take your mind off all of this. 1 to 20, 1 to 500, 1 to 6 million. If you truly are making this, because calculate it, if you're risking $1,000 to make 44,000, now risk 44,000 multiplied by 44. That's 1.9 million. Now you take that 2 million or close to 2 million and multiply by 44. That's $88 million. That's free trades. It doesn't make any sense. So please, people, stop looking at trades like this. And this is demo account. So as you lot can see right here. So this is the US 30 trade I got taken out, and then that was the second one, 220, and this. So this is $500, even with one losing trade. If I hadn't had that, this probably would have been the same also. But yeah, this is what you can do with this concept. But yes, anyways, guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. You need to start trading news. First of all, go through the ICT concept, go through the mentorship. You are going to love it. If you don't understand it, and this is the thing, I know he talks quite slow sometimes. Maybe don't go too fast. Try to understand exactly what he's saying, because he tried to make this series very, very, very simple. So when you go over it, try to understand what he's saying, write things down. If it doesn't make sense, replay. There's nothing wrong with watching one video 4 or 5 times until you get what exactly there's something you're looking for in there. If you do not get it, why stop looking for it? If you search, you will find. You knock, the door shall be open, and whatever you ask shall be given unto you. So if you're asking to do things like this daily, or not every day, you just go into the market and expect it to give you this, but you see opportunities like this and you're able to grab a few in a week, that's enough. Go through it and you are going to find what you're looking for. But yeah, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments down below if you've gone through the mentorship, what you're struggling with or anything as such. And yeah, let me know, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.